How you guys doing today? It's Rival TCG back with another video. Like I said in the last video that you guys watched, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different than what I'm normally used to. Normally, I'm just used to recording it and just posting it that way. But I feel like sometimes there's just things that people say in the background, or they're just yelling, or everybody's just having a good time. So I'm not going to try to tell them to quiet down or anything like that. I want everybody, all my friends to have a good time. But yeah, sometimes I just be talking about some crazy stuff. So just gonna be going over the gameplay myself. I think that's actually a little bit better too, because maybe you guys can just give me a little bit of thought process on what I think is right and wrong. Um, I told you guys before I'm launching a website, so that's actually up now. There's not as many cards on there. Right now I'm trying to just mainly focus on sealed product, or not sealed product, sorry. I'm gonna be focusing maybe on singles really. So if you guys see something that you like there, give it a shot. Not going to scam you out of your money. Most of you guys watch me, weekly on a week-to-week basis. For those that are new, again, Rival TCG. Mainly focus on gameplay. Sometimes I open stuff here and there, when like new sets drop and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the new types of videos here. Basically today, I'm going to be recapping on the gameplay that I do for Purple Luffy right now. I'm just playing Purple Luffy consistently just because it's just one of my favorite decks. I do realize that there's probably a little bit of bad matchups that a lot of people are playing, like Dofi. I think that's like the main worst bad matchup there. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over the gameplay and talk about what I should have done or shouldn't have done. So hope you guys enjoy this new type of content here. All right, let's see how this goes. So we're facing the mirror here, I believe. Yeah, we're facing the mirror. So he won the dice roll, so it wasn't really much we can do. Obviously, in this matchup, you want to go first. We start off with our 2 Don. We're going to play the Law down, the Searcher Law, and they're going to go ahead and search for an Usohachi. This card in this specific matchup is really strong just because, like, if they're playing Namis or any of those type of blockers, like, we could just rest them and potentially go for a game depending on how wide our board is. So, I think we always want to try to defend our lives. So he attacked 5. I'm just going to go ahead and throw a 2K out there easy. Okay, that's all I had. If I had a 1K, I would have. But here we're just going to go 5 at lead. I'm going to play the Zoro down. And I think the best card for me to search there was, like, going back was the Gum Gum. But I didn't. I ended up going for the Zoro. I think maybe it's because I wanted to try to dig in and see if I can find a Luffy Taro there, but I guess I didn't. So went ahead and did leader ability to ramp a Dawn, just in case I actually did run into a Luffy Taro there, but I didn't, and that's fine. Probably looking back, I maybe shouldn't have done it, but it's all in retrospect. But if I did get the card right, but regardless, because he was going to attack me anyway, so I probably shouldn't have taken the life. So he does his Luffy Taro plays, of course. So I'm over here looking like, man, this is looking really bad for me. But he went to grab a life, ramp a Dawn, rest a Dawn. Did the same thing that I did. He was just starting off great. I mean, if I started off like this going first every game, I'd be pretty happy. So he started off wonderfully. Let's see what else here he does. I can't remember. All right, so he swings with Bon Clay for 6. I went ahead and guarded it. That's the only attack he has left outside of his leader, so I just gave him the Nami. And I'm just trying to stay at a nice life total here. His board's getting a little out of hand here, so obviously I'm just going to use the Law to guard out. I thought he was actually going to guard this for some reason, but I'm glad he did it. He definitely ended up letting me have it. Glad he didn't, though, because then I would have probably just attacked, wasted another attack, and I want to go for the life in this matchup. So gives me 1, give me a 2K with the Zoro swing. Okay, yep, so I ended up getting the Luffy Taro, of course. Rest 1, and then go for the Zoro. In this case here, it was good that I actually went for the Zoro versus the Gum Gum, but yeah, just because I just didn't have any other play. I think here I go for the Sangoro. Oh no, I think I did go for the 2K. I think the better play would definitely have been going for the 2K. So, yep, went for the 2K, the Finosuke. And then obviously I pass. There's not much else that I can do here, right? So let's see what he ends up doing here, or what I end up doing here. Oh yeah, it is his turn. Okay, so didn't do anything else, just passed there. Right now he has a pretty solid turn. He's probably gonna go for the law, or at least I think he should have gone for the law. But let's see. I remember for some reason not living, but let's see what he ends up doing. So it looks like he's resting. Oh, 8 Don. All right, so he plays 2 Onamis, which I think it was okay, but I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of that card in this matchup, particularly because he had a Big Mom there. So he had plays that he could have easily done. He could have took a Don, drew a card, got rid of one of my bodies. So he could have done a lot there. I think he might have been a little bit newer to Purple Luffy, but the way he opened this game was just insane. So he swings 9 at my Zoro. I'll just let him have it. Swings 6 at my leader, of course. So I give him a 2K here, keeping my life up. And then he swings with Luffy, and I think I just take that. That's fine. For whatever reason, he didn't go for the law. I'm not sure why, but he did it. So now I'm on my 8 Don turn here. Draw a card for turn. And at this point here, I could have done a lot of different plays, but I went with the Sanji play here. I remember this pretty well. So I play this Sanji down. I know I did eventually. I'm trying to probably just think. I think at this point I'm like, do I just Big Mom him? Or do I Sanji him? And I felt like the Sanji was the correct play at the moment, just so I could start getting rid of some of those bodies. Because if I would have played a Big Mom, I mean, yeah, I would have been able to get rid of something, but giving him more life. So played that. Used the law to attack one of the Namis there. He guarded it for some reason. I went for it again. I think that was a huge misplay on his part. I went 6 for his Zoro. I believe I went 6 for the Zoro. Yeah. Went 6 on the Zoro. Just trying to be with that. Oh, I went 6 for life. I feel like I went for Zoro. That was a misplay. I should have definitely went for the Zoro. I think I did that because he would have just gave me 1K. And I wanted to try to get 2Ks out. Now, this is right here was a huge mistake on his part. He probably should have let it die because he pitched 3 cards out of his hand, out of his life. Because I went for his life that turn. The reason why I did that is just because, like I said, he would have gave me 1 card out of his hand to keep the board. You know, like I would have easily done that too. But he gave me 3 cards to keep his life at 1. What that pretty much told me is that you got nothing, right? Because if I'm swinging 8 and you're going to give me 3 cards out of your hand, it's pretty good. For me, I should say. So right here, I feel like it's pretty much game over because I know that he couldn't guard out of that. So right now, at this point, my main priority is to try to just keep my board alive. So he's swinging 9. I believe he tries to go for one of my bodies, which right now, since all he really has is 2 attacks that are deadly, I just got to be able to keep 1 up. So now he swings 10 and he's going in for Luffy Taro. And at this point, I could guard that. So that's 12 right there. And he's got no Don. He's got 1 attack left. He can go for the law or he can go for my life. He went for my life, so I went ahead and took that. And then he passed. And then at this point, I knew that I was just in the driver's seat. But I don't know if I won this turn or next turn. Pretty sure it was this turn, but we're about to find out. Maybe it was next turn. I had a Luffy in hand, so I was kind of pretty much in a good position, but I was like, I have enough cards on my field right now that I could just go for game, just because based off that last turn, he gave me 3 1Ks. So I'm over here thinking on what I want to do here. The play that I definitely went for was, just like I told you in the beginning of the game, keeping that Usohachi to be able to rest one of his blockers was exactly the play that I think you would need to do to actually win this game. So over here, I'm kind of contemplating, like, give me a second. I'm trying to think what I can do with my last down, because I do have the ability to grab that down, which is why I just think purple Luffy's insane. Because I'm working with 10 down even if I'm on 9, right? So there's a few plays I could have easily went. I could have just gone Luffy and attack, which could have been the play, but swinging for 7s just seems really strong. He's tapped out. He has no potential to use a Gum Giant here. So yeah, I'm just mathing it out here, but 100%. I went to go grab my life, rest the 3, play the Usohachi, was able to rest his Onami. This is why I'm saying that card's so bad in the mirror. It's so bad. So I think I go 6 first. So I start putting some down onto the law. I go 6 for life. He either gives me 2 cards or he drew a 2K. So he drew a 2K. So now we're gonna go 7 for life. And then we're gonna go 7 again for life. He's gonna give me 2 cards or 3 cards. There you go. And it was GG there.